sleep, caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
Hey guys, I'm going to do a video today. The last video I had put out, the non-judgment, and talking about no such thing as good and evil. And I want to elaborate a little bit on it to explain it. I'd recommend reading, I think it's Isaiah 46. God says, just read Isaiah 46. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you today, here is a man. Okay, and he has the face of like a beast, a lion. Okay, his heart is of stone. Okay, now, and what I'm showing you here, these are thought bubbles. Boom, boom, boom. His thoughts. Okay, and his thoughts are created from here, from the heart. Okay, but see, this is the symbol of like a judgment. Okay, we're going to call that almost like, you know, judgments. It's dividing. Okay, that's what I was trying to say about between good and evil, good and evil, good and evil, good and evil, black and white, you know, back and forth. So all of his thoughts, and these are like the beliefs, the preconceived traditions of the father or fathers. Okay, now these ideas create thought clouds. And these clouds are made up of positives and negatives. Negative and positive. And the negative and the positive creates the lightning. Okay, and this is done like 3 sevens. So we have a 7 here, a 7 here, and a 7 here. 3 sevens. Okay, and it is divided. This is divided. Okay, so the division comes from the judgment, okay, and it creates, the cube is almost like I think of it as like a hell, a limited way of thinking. Everything's black and white, buddy, okay, and this is a man. You see, but based on his thoughts, he creates the division, the lightning. All right, but now, then when I say there's no such thing as evil, okay, you're looking at this. Okay, and this is heart-driven, but this heart would actually have empathy. Empathy is being able to empathize with someone. It's able to put yourself in their shoes. To imagine, you see, that's why I say the imagination, to be able to imagine what it must be like for them. And from empathy comes compassion. You see, a love. Now, these thoughts become clouds also. Okay, but it's clouds of rainbows. It's blue sky. It's stars. You see, and this is the funny thing. Scripture says that Christ comes back in a cloud with a rainbow about his head. Now, and you see here, his 2 eyes are open. It's the eyes of judgment. It's good and evil, left and right, hot and cold. Okay, which is hell to walk through this world, deciding all of that. Hey, give it up. No security. Stop. Okay, so see, this is hell. Dark clouds, lightning, rain. Okay, but then here, you know, it's it's sunshine. It's rainbows. It's all good. You see, there is no evil because there are no thoughts of evil. Okay? This person's thoughts are of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. And self-control means self-control of the thoughts. You see, because what happens is your thoughts can be stolen. You see, and they're stolen from what we would call the ego, or Satan, or self. And this is in a physical way of thinking. It's limiting yourself to the body and not understanding that you are a spirit. You are a spirit having a physical experience in this world. When this experience is over, you will continue to be a spirit. So now, the choice is, what kind of experience are you having in this world? Is it this? Or is it this? You see, and like I said, this thoughts is the love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness. This would be the 9 fruits. Okay, this one's thoughts are selfish. Told you, Jesus was a fisher of men. He was fishing for selfish. Greedy. Arrogant. Prideful. Prideful. He's full of it. Full of pride. And God hates pride. This one's humble. You see, this one is loving and accepting of all people. He is non-judgmental. He is forgiving. He is accepting. He accepts all of it as a creation of multiples of possibilities. You see, this one doesn't allow for that. No, 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 no. Everybody must fit into the cube, the box. You see, in this one, he makes the rules. He's the lion. He makes the rules. He enforces the rules. He is God. You see, he wants to divide. That's why even when Satan, 1/3 went with him, 2/3 stayed in heaven. He divided even there. You see, and that's the whole thought process of this one. You see, stone of heart, driven for self, all self, 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 self. This one, opposite. Okay, and all of this happens in your thoughts, in your imaginations. So now, my question today, tell me about your Jesus. Who is he? You see, and in these thoughts, versus, this is the other choice. So, put it together. Sew it together. And then back to these sevens here. The lightning is 3 sevens. Well, see, like I said, when lightning strikes, it divides. Okay, so here, it's more of when 7 things have become one. And this is why in the last video I was showing a black and a white, okay, but they had become as one. You see, even praying hands, it takes 2 hands to come together to pray. You don't pray like that. All right, we'll see. Have a good day.